Greetings and salutations. Today we will take a look at ML Drums Dwell from ML Sound Lab. So a few weeks ago I entered a competition for ML Sound Lab where I won a few of their products. One of the ones I chose to pick was ML Drums Dwell. Now if you don't know anything about ML Drums, it is a modular drum plugin where you can basically get expansions and you can swap out drums, snares, toms, everything across any of the expansions that you own. It does come with a free version, which I'd recommend checking out because it is actually a fantastic plugin. Probably the only downside I find with the plugin, and I've brought this up in one of my previous videos, was the fact that it doesn't come with any MIDI. So you don't get any MIDI packs, you don't get any MIDI grooves or anything like that, so you will have to import grooves from other drum plugins or other packs that you have bought online. But I personally think the sound of these are great, and Dwell I think is probably the best one. I do own the Essentials, which is the bass pack. You can get a smaller version of that for free. Still a fantastic free plugin, definitely worth downloading if you're looking for a drum plugin. I own the Essentials. I've got Grit, and with the competition that I entered and came second, I got to pick two more, so I chose Dwell and Yams. So I'm going to show off a Dwell today. It's based on a DW Collector's Maple kit and Zildjian Custom A Cymbals. Now straight out of the box, I put this in my mix, I didn't change a thing. Actually I lied, I changed one little thing. I brought the overheads down just a smidge, but anything else, didn't touch it. Basically I thought the cymbals were a little loud, but that's just a personal preference. Some people like, really crashy cymbals. I decided to bring them down a little bit in the mix, just bringing down the overheads. But the snares, mwah, and the toms, excellent. Everything sounds straight out of the box. Chuck it in a mix, bang. So like I said, I didn't change nothing. I used the default Dwell, which you can see here. It's called a Dwell default. That's literally what I used, and just decided to go with that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to keep it short, straight back into it. Going to keep it short and just go listen to a song that I did using ML Drums Dwell. After that, mix rundown, show you what I used, show you through a few of the presets with Dwell, and what I did to get it to sit in my mix grade, which honestly isn't much. So, as always, please like and subscribe, and enjoy indeed. Thanks guys. Greetings and salutations, guys. Mix rundown of the song you just heard and a bit of a run through of ML Drums Dwell. So let's check it out. First of all, I was going to use some of the guitar programs that I won from ML Sound Labs in this mix, but I wanted to save them for another video and show them off in their own standalone video. So I decided to just use the drums for this one. So guitar wise, nothing's much changed since before. I'm using STL tonality Josh Middleton for the guitars here. Still really love that guitar sound that I get from it. So yeah, love that guitar tone. Just hang on, I just want to quickly change my ASIO configuration here a little bit, just so I'm not getting some latency while I'm recording. OBS chugs my computer a little bit sometimes. So yeah, that's guitar tone. I think I'm using a little bit of soldano as well in the center. So that's pretty much guitars. I'm not going to do a full mix rundown here. It's more about showing off the drums. Bass is my new bass, which I'm really happy with. And parallax, of course. I always use parallax. A bit of Bass Professor. Still, if you haven't grabbed that program, grab it. It's free. Alright, so that was bass. Alright, let's check out the drums, because that's why we're here. So, ML Drums Dwell, as you can see, default kit. I did add a couple of things that don't come with the default kit. That's a China over here and a splash there, but that's it. Everything else is default. Love that snap on that snare, perfect. Kick sounds solid. All the cymbals sound great. So DW kit, let's have a bit of a listen on it. I've just got a tiny little bit of EQ just around the kick drum area and the snare area, and just a bit of compression. All right, so let's go back to that. Let's have a quick listen. Sounds fantastic. Like, that's pretty much straight out of the box, guys. That's the mixer. Like I said in the talk, literally is all I did was drop the overheads just a little bit, because just to bring the sorry, I'm a bit blank this morning. The cymbals down a bit. That's what I was trying to say. Pretty much that's all I changed. I didn't change anything else. As you can see, it's Dwell default. What we'll do now is we'll just check out some of the presets quickly. So you heard the mix, but as a mix, I mean, sometimes I just like to do the bass and the drums by themselves. That's always gives me a solid sound. That just sounds so good, so good. Add the guitars and that back in. I know the drums sound a little loud in the mix, but I am trying to show off the drums. So I just wanted to make sure that, it's really, you can really hear them good. So, all right. So with the competition that I won, I got Dwell and I got Yams. So that's really good. The grit one, I was actually graciously gifted it from ML Drums to do a video for you guys. I'll leave a link in the description to the grit review. That's a really great sounding kit as well. So Dwell, let's see. So that was the default kit, and we got a new King of Ping. Let's check that out. Alright, so that's that one, and we've got, what do we got? Golden snare. So there is 2 snares that come with Dwell. Sounds very nice. Modern metal. Sweet. 90s metal. Definitely got that really roomy 90s metal feel. Alright, next we got dry and low. That definitely sounds like you're sitting in a bedroom with it. Sweet. And then dry and high. That's pretty much all the presets, guys. I think all of them sound great, very usable. There's not an unusable preset there. Just sounds really solid to me. I do love the sound of these toms. I want to show off these toms because I love the sound of these toms. Those toms sound fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much quick mix rundown, show off some of the presets. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. As always, please like and subscribe and enjoy indeed. Thanks, guys.